Now, you know what, dude? I hope that the judge was like, I got like 9 cats at home, motherfucker, and I love every last one.
He probably fucked more than one cat.
Okay, well, it gets better. It gets better. It gets better. Is he tried using this as his defense. Is the vet that did the autopsy did go on record to say that there was no sign of sexual assault. So
on their butthole, he was probably fucking the shit out of their dead mouth.
So the dude that killed him.
Sorry, I'm
dude, you really went there, man. I did say viewer discretion is advised. It's Monday, 7/17/17. I would hope somewhere out there, if someone picks up the Danzig joke. This is SharkCast.
Not me. I don't get that fucking Danzig joke.
Well, you can fuck off. This is SharkCast, the only podcast that talks about Fight Club because we're fucking progressive. It's going to be a pretty loaded episode because we had to take a break, got a little hot.
It's 2 weeks worth.
We swam to cooler waters. Hung out in the coral reef and shit.
Fucking.
Speaking of Fight Club, Danny, what's going on? Who's fighting who? Where are we fighting at? And who's losing and who's winning?
Well, did we ever talk about Romero Whitaker?
No, we didn't.
Well, that shit was. I didn't get to watch it live, but the Romero Whitaker thing was supposed to be a really, really good fight. Apparently, the whole other card sucked. But Robert Whitaker, that motherfucker, is a beast. He's young. He's like 25. I want to say he's like 25.
YOLO's YOLO's pushing 40, right?
YOLO is, I think he is 40.
And I think he is 40. Josh.
What up?
He's badass, though.
What's happening, dude?
Just living, loving. Loving, living.
That much I can get down on.
We're going to be eventually talking about that Floyd Connor bullshit, but not yet.
We can save it. We can save it. All they're doing is talking about it, so.
We're going to wait till a little bit later when we have drank a couple brewskis.
So, I found something pretty crazy on the interwebs. The internet. Have you heard of this?
I've heard of it.
The internet?
Everybody's favorite R&B star. There he is. R. Kelly. Is in the news.
Is he crying right there?
He is crying, and I think he has reason to cry this time. People have come out and said that R. Kelly has somewhat of a cult of women that he is housing in both the suburbs of Atlanta and Trump Tower in Chicago. And he has completely taken over these women. He has...
What?
Yeah. This gets pretty in depth. Okay.
Like
At
he's
first,
a pimp?
No. He's like a fucking puppeteer. If this all pans out and this is true, then this fucker is creepy. I could not stop reading about it, man. No, not only that, to make it even better, when we were outside smoking before we started recording, I clicked on my Google bar. And it brought up things and seen that I had been looking, and like people have been like updating stories on this. It was just updated just a few hours ago. I initially read it on BuzzFeed, so I'm like, this might be kind of bullshit because it's BuzzFeed, not meant to be taken seriously. But he has a cult-like slew of women.
What is that? Yeah, okay, go.
Okay. He houses them, and R. Kelly tells these girls when they can eat, when they can sleep, and when they can go to the bathroom. And pretty much what he tries...
How many women are we talking? 10?
I didn't gather...
About 20?
I didn't gather how many women he has, but he even controls their social media. He won't let them see their families. And how it's come out is... No, how he like lures them in is he takes these girls that, could potentially have like somewhat of a promising recording career. And he gets them, and you come and you move out here, and then they're just fucking gone.
Here we go.
Yep.
Sex call of young babies who called him daddy.
Yeah, with a dead mother who trains him how to sexually please him.
So it's pissing.
So there's piss, yes.
So these bitches are pissing. Okay. How many people though?
Where does it say?
There's gotta be like a.
If you read deeper in this, there's 3 other women that have like gotten out of his like sex cult, and they're like going crazy. And they're saying, our Robert Kelly's one sick fuck, and he should not be doing this.
Is that his first name, Robert?
Yeah, I believe so.
I thought it was Rhiannon.
Rhiannon Kelly.
Yeah, you can't be being an R&B star and your name is Robert.
I don't think it's Rhiannon. I'm almost 100% sure it's not Rhiannon.
I want to fucking know how many.
Well, dude, if he's got 3 girls and he's doing it too, that's 3 too many.
For sure, but it's when you say cult, that makes me think it's like 50.
Dude, he's telling these
people.
chicks when they
Josh
can
was in the
leave.
cult. Well, that's for a different podcast.
Yeah.
We'll save that one for a different day.
Not by choice. He wasn't, to be fair.
He also won't give me the number to the cult. So I think you're being a little bit selfish about that, Josh. But look at this, dude. Oh, abusive sex cult of young women known as babies. This is totally insane. How I started reading the initial BuzzFeed article is there was these 2 women, or no, I'm sorry, not 2 women. A man was involved. It was a husband-wife team, and they're trying to get their daughter an aspiring music career. So they go to meet R. Kelly.
You're going to talk to the mic, my friend.
So they go to meet R. Kelly, and what they were saying, like, dude, you know what? If I had a daughter and, was trying to get an aspiring music career, I probably wouldn't go to this fucking guy because this guy's been a creep for fucking ever.
Yeah, but
The P
if it's
thing
the
alone.
only, if it's like R. Kelly's bringing your girl attention and you don't really know that has this sex cult, you're just like, oh, R. Kelly? I know who R. Kelly is. He's fucking huge. He's going to help my career.
I can fly.
Is that R. Kelly?
Yes.
Is
That was Michael Jordan.
Yes, with featuring Michael Jordan.
And Bugs Bunny's on that track, right?
How did that song fit into the Space Jam? Like some inspirational shit.
Space Jam is
It was awesome.
a great fucking movie.
It was awesome.
I need to watch that shit again
There you go.
as an adult because that was my favorite.
Oh, very good.
It's
But
one of my favorite fucking movies.
yeah, this husband-wife team have claimed that they have, in the past 2 years, they've seen their daughter once. They've gotten 2 text messages, and one was "Christmas sucks now" and "Happy Mother's Day from me and Robert," and it's like, ugh, super fucking creepy. And furthermore, if it's true and he's like controlling these girls' social media pages, that's super crazy. And he's got a dead mother that teaches these chicks how to please him sexually. Like, come on, man. Like, if all this is true,
You gotta rub the butthole.
I'm telling you.
We'll fact check the shit out of this.
You would have to. I had seen multiple sources, but that doesn't mean shit,
This motherfucking crying. Did you see that video of Josh? Pull up, type in on YouTube, Islamophobic, or like cries. He's like crying. Yeah, man cries. I looked it up earlier. Did you see this fucking video?
No, I have not seen this. He's so passionately.
Here. You did click it.
Fucking Sprite.
Fucking ads.
A man in Portland, Oregon was arrested and charged with a hate crime. His name is Frederick Nolan Sorrell.
This motherfucking bitch.
Harassed a Muslim couple from his car for more than 20 blocks, during which time
20 blocks.
He made multiple attempts to strike the victim's vehicle. He also made pointing hand gestures that were said to be resembling pulling
Take off that fucking burqa.
and shouted things like, take off your effing burqa, this is America, and go back to your effing country. Now, he did get arrested, and
skip to him crying. We kind of get the gist of what it's about. Here we go. Yeah, this motherfucker.
Asked him a few questions, and he seems somewhat remorseful. Take a look.
I never tried to run into them. I just go to work. I never tried to follow them. I never tried to make contact.
I never tried to flip him off through the whole thing.
Fucking fuck your burger.
Laughing.
No, there's no way. That was
We shouldn't make fun of this guy. He just loves
I
freedom.
think his,
I want to like see him fucking cry. This is like a bad
I
video.
never tried to follow them.
This is them talking about it.
I never tried to make contact with them after the fact.
After the fact.
After the fact, and then he's like, "I was doing at the video." He's like, "I was doing that though," and he's just like, "I just am uneducated." He like says like, "I just don't know." It's just like
That
the
doesn't give you a
media-
pass.
I
That
know.
doesn't give you a
That's
pass
worse.
to be a fucking asshole.
That's what I'm saying, man. All these fucking people and all these people on Facebook, like, you ever read comment? Do you read comments on videos?
Not on like YouTube
They're, like-
videos because like YouTube is
Not-
like, one of the deepest pits of hell the internet can offer.
So like, I'm talking about like Facebook videos.
Sometimes,
Yeah,
sometimes.
I'm always seeing what the people are saying, and it's so disheartening, Jeff. These people are just like, I watched this video of these people like kicking this white kid's ass, and there's no evidence that these people are Muslims.
Yeah,
or-
I know. And they're like, fuck.
and they're
look at
just
these
like
Muslim guys.
they're like Muslims kick this kid's ass or whatever, and then
Wait till they
on
get
the
to your
comments
country.
they're just like, you know what, fuck it's just like it's just spreading more hate. This shit is, we're gonna talk about this in 20 years, and it's gonna be like the fucking, you know, the colored people, the separation.
What it is, and it's working, is it's terrorism working. They're terrifying people, unfortunately. And you have to like see through the bullshit, you know?
It's these, yeah, and it's just like gets you clicks. All these videos
Sure.
that say, "Oh, this Muslim beat up this white Christian boy," and it's just
This
like,
white
"Oh,
Christian
fuck
boy
that! I'm a Christian
Who was
man."
going to work to support his fucking family, and his mom's dying.
It's just like
and-
these people are just pieces of shit. It has nothing to do with their religion. It's like they're, I don't know. I'm so sick of seeing that shit. It, like I said, it's gonna be like,
Yeah, it sucks.
20 years later, it's gonna be just like the racism with the black people, you know, the African Americans separating the you know, just hate. And I hate that it's spreading more hate, and then people are like, "Yeah, this guy knows what he's talking about. He's a real American. This motherfucker." On this Facebook comment,
Guns, glory, and God, bitch.
and you know what else it is? It's these older fucking people who have a voice now. They didn't have a voice before. We didn't really hear about it before.
No, we didn't. We've talked about this, and coming from a generation that was first given a voice, all I'm doing is like trying to crack jokes, and
It's
that's
just
all I'm doing.
These older people who are just like closet racists. They're like, "I have a voice now."
The best thing you can do with racists,
Fucking
the best thing you can do with racists
Brown people.
is when you call them racist, and they're like,
I'm an American.
I just don't like people that aren't of my race and culture.
I just don't get. You know, they're like, I just don't want their culture to be here. Has anybody ever fucking pushed any Muslim culture on you or you know?
Maybe Josh.
Yeah, maybe Josh. Josh dates a brown girl.
She's cute.
She's very nice.
Oh my god! Like Josh chimes in like, "Don't worry, guys, she's cute. Despite the fact she's brown, she is cute." I don't know. I
It's just
completely and utterly agree with you, and
it's just it's frustrating, and it's just like there's nothing. Like me, I can't do nothing about it. Me writing them a message, being like,
you can't. No, there's nothing.
You know, you need to just love your fellow human being. You're not going to do
troll.
anything. But it's like
No,
these
you know what
people
they're gonna
aren't
do?
even trolls. There's like trolls, and I know people are being
Of
trolled.
course,
but
but then
there's
there's
also like people.
Homie that lives down the street who's just like, what?
Yes, for sure.
What am I gonna do?
Pushing this culture on me. It's like, dude, nobody's pushing nothing on you, motherfucker.
I like when a person who's notably racist makes a comment about something else being racist, and you're like, well, wait a minute, what's your perspective?
Yeah.
Where are you coming from?
I like this sect of people. I like this sect of people. I will not tolerate this sect of people.
Yeah. I don't like this, though. This thing.
Well, racism is so funny, and I don't even know if the term is racism at this point, but historically, maybe you guys can
Definitely is.
figure it
definitely
out
the
for
term.
me. Like when the Irish had like their famine, so they started coming to America in droves. And you could like historically look up, windows for buildings that would say like
No Irish.
no Irish, no blacks. And and it's like, damn, you Europeans are fucking quick to hate on you Europeans real quick.
I know. People are.
Drop of a dime, someone was like, you know what? I never fucking cared for the Irish. Just out of nowhere, and that's so silly to me.
I agree 100%. I'm so.
You're even the same color, and you probably worship the same fucking God, but you're like, you know what? Bagpipes suck. I
don't like those skirts.
It's Scotland. Those are Scottish
Yeah,
people,
well,
not Irish.
sorry, we went there. 'Cause
No,
we're
I'm
dumb.
pretty sure they have. No, they have
We're dumb.
kilts and bagpipes in Ireland.
We just want people to be equal, motherfuckers.
Everyone loves
like
each
I
other.
was saying outside earlier before we did this podcast. It's just like if I lived like overseas
Sure.
in this shit, and there's all this war happening, and I had a family there. I would for sure 100% try to get my family the fuck out of there. And I get that there's shitty fucking people. There's shitty people fucking everywhere, man.
Well, also, too,
It's like that's the first thing I'm trying to do is get my family out of here. Like
Absolutely.
this war zone. No,
You're
thank
also
you.
not-
Let's get out of here.
a radical nor extremist. We have extremists here. The fucking Westboro Baptist Church are a bunch of fucking extremists. So let's get those guys the fuck out of here.
For sure.
Like when the head dude
Protesting
died,
funerals.
protesting funerals and shit. Go fuck yourself,
Yeah.
you piece of shit.
Seriously. I'm right.
I mean,
I know.
mind you, they didn't they didn't physically hurt anybody, and I don't know
No.
if they necessarily wanted to.
But there's
But-
Christian people that have hurt people and killed people.
Yeah, absolutely, the KKK.
It's just it's just every.
know?
I just don't understand, man. These people whatever walk of life you live, whatever color you are, you were a little kid at one point. You've had love in your heart. You've loved your mom. You've loved somebody. It's just sickening to me to think that I don't know. You're just gonna kill another human being for thinking something else.
A different belief system.
But that's the same. That's goes for ISIS too. Fuck that shit.
Wouldn't you love to hear a good
If we could sit down with an ISIS member real quick and just don't kill us tonight, but we're just gonna have a podcast discussion about your
wanna have a
opinions.
conversation.
do you like chalupas?
Speaking of chalupas, I don't know
chalupas.
if you see
Yeah, you can't really
on
see
the
it.
table. Well, you can. I think you
Yeah, I
can
just
kind of
moved
see
over.
it in Jeffrey's. But these are some double chalupas. We're gonna do a SharkCast review of the double fucking chalupa.
This is a double review tonight. This is a double review on the double chalupa
We're gonna-
and the single.
The single is delicious. Single chalupa, delicious. But this is like a trough of meat. It's like a feeding bag of processed meat and cheese. It's probably gonna be delicious as fuck.
Here you go. I found something. I found something last
I should
week.
eat it. I should eat it where it's sideways, and I'm just. We're gonna eat it later, but anyway, what?
I found something last week, and yeah, there it is. There she is.
Look at that trough of meat.
It does look like a trough.
It's like a feeding.
Hey, you know what? I looked in my package. It didn't look nothing like that.
No.
Look,
Can we
We're
get a look at one of yours and see what that looks like?
Are
in
we about to do
comparison?
this SharkCast review of the chalupa because we're already talking about it?
We might as well.
All right. So here.
Josh has one too. We're not
do.
going alone on this.
Okay, so far this looks like shit compared to here. This does not look like there's not enough meat at all.
Hold that up to the camera for me. Your camera.
Not nearly as much meat as the commercials say. Lot more bread, I'd say.
Actually, it's not bread. That's chalupa.
That's chalupa.
Yeah. See, I'm going to doctor mine up because I have not
I'm going
had
to-
the Diablo sauce.
Double review. Diablo sauce.
I'm about to pick off these fucking tomatoes because
Because you're picky.
fuck tomatoes.
Yeah, this one looks like it's full to bursting on the screen. Yours look like it
greatest
got
value.
a notable shallow point in the
I'll
middle.
put some Diablo on mine too. I'm doing 3 sauces because I'm a fucking freak. How many sauces did you do? 1?
I put 2 packets of Diablo because I'm not a fucking animal.
Okay, so appearance doesn't look as meaty as the fucking.
It looks unhealthy,
It 100% looks unhealthy as fuck.
and it is greasier than fuck.
You just pulled it all the way out, didn't you? Look at this shit. Gracie, stop.
Like, it's got to be easy to be like the guy at Taco Bell that does the...
This is a double chalupa, so I think the difference is
Wow, there's nothing in there.
I think they got some the cheese sauce, the chemical cheese, which is delicious.
Let's call him and say, like, I think
The delicious ass
skimped
cheese
me.
sauce.
on the chalupa.
There's not nearly enough meat. You take a bite first, quick.
All right, you want me to take a
Right
bite
quick.
first?
Pour that meat in your mouth real quick. It sounds nice when you crunched it. I'm hungry as shit too, dude.
It's not bad.
It's delicious.
Of course it's going to be good.
It tastes like a chalupa, but double.
Is it twice as delicious?
You need to eat yours, Josh. You need to take a bite of it at
He's
least.
like, I can't. I'm manning the controls. You guys, I've got chalupa in the controls.
I'm gonna take one more bite, and then we're gonna go, and we're gonna do a time lapse of us eating the fuck out of these chalupas.
Dude, this is way more empty than that picture is.
Right?
Their marketing.
It's good though.
It tastes like Taco Bell.
It's good.
It has that distinct Taco Bell taste to it.
All right, cue time lapse of us eating the fuck out of these chalupas.
Biggest question is, would you get it again?
Possibly.
No, you won't.
I didn't want there to be that much meat in there. I thought it would be funny because there's so much meat in there. We just had the chalupa.
The double.
The chalupa.
All right, my thoughts.
Yeah, give me your thoughts on the double chalupa.
It tasted good. It tasted very Taco Bell,
Which
which isn't a bad thing. Which isn't a bad thing because when you're going to Taco, you're going there because
You're
you want that flavor, that
that
Bell flavor.
was
And they've
good.
captured it again. They've captured it again. But see,
it didn't have nearly as much meat, which
No.
I was gonna be disgusted with all the fucking meat because sometimes I'm looking at the
now
Taco
look
Bell.
at that one, dude. That one's like loaded.
Yeah. Look at how fresh that lettuce looks in the tomatoes. Yeah, right, man. Didn't look anything like that. But I can say that I liked the end.
Yeah.
Captured that trough of meat. You could hold it upside down. You could eat that bitch in your car and not really get some shit on your
It's
lap.
very versatile. But see, now Taco Bell politics comes into play. Anytime I go to Taco Bell, I don't get the chalupa. Oh, you do. So you can see
I
yourself.
used to.
Would you see yourself getting this next time? you go.
Next time, no.
No, it's a one and
I
done
have.
for you, huh?
Well, I have some shit that I can't.
I understand that Taco Bell is a fucking ritual
Taco
for
Bell
you.
routine.
I have some.
But I think
shit
it's a
that I
ritual
get.
for everybody. You know what? The last
What do
time
you get? You get a Crunchwrap Supreme
I
because
get
you're a basic
Crunchwrap.
bitch.
Okay. What do you get?
A cheesy gordita crunch
Yeah,
and
everybody
a chicken
gets a
quesadilla.
fucking cheesy
No.
gordita crunch. Yeah.
No.
Ask somebody. Ask somebody.
That's why it's in all the boxes.
Blah.
Ask somebody. I'll fucking post it up on Facebook right now and see what we get. Because I fucking guarantee
I'm sure they
you.
do, but it's so good. Does anybody get a chicken quesadilla?
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Multiple people.
Everybody gets a fucking Crunchwrap Supreme.
I don't.
Oh. And how about you, Danny? When was the last time you got
used
a
to.
I used to
used
before
to.
I was like, I gotta get out of this fucking basic bitch ritual. I can't be eating this like a little bitch.
So we both follow the same trend. We got caught up in that
Just like,
crunch
you guys
wrap
are like
Supreme.
looking in the bathroom mirror with your shirts off.
Time to change it up.
Like it with the lava sauce. The Diablo
Dude.
sauce was good.
Lava sauce was good. Volcano tacos were good.
Yeah.
So overall, SharkCast review of the Double Chalupa. What do you give it? What is your rating? 1 to 10, Jeffrey.
I'll give it a 7.
Okay, fair. I was gonna say an 8.
There was only one thing I got from Taco Bell that I really disliked, and actually I was hanging out with you guys when I got it. It was that
You disliked it.
I disliked it. I wasn't into it. I think it was called the quesarito.
Quesarito. Delicious.
Wasn't keen on it.
I wasn't keen on the quesarito until I had it the second time.
Oh, it took 2 times?
And then I was like, damn, this is pretty good. My eye is itchy.
Uh-oh.
Am I going to blow up? I have extreme
has
allergic.
Puffy eye syndrome.
I have allergies where I have a fucking EpiPen for it.
Yeah, let's pull up the quesarito. I think they fucking 86 that bitch.
Maybe
'cause
I'm
it
allergic
sucked.
to a double chalupa. Dude, come on. The double cheese, the bullshit cheese is in there, the regular cheese, the
Like, have
rice.
you ever gotten Taco Bell and the cheese does that? Never. Never. Never once.
Okay, so what did you think about the Diablo? It was
good.
pretty good.
It was good. It was
All
good.
right,
Hey,
enough
you know
Taco Bell talk.
what? Okay.
What else you got?
All right. Well, DMX is in the news.
I saw that, but I didn't see what it was for.
Oh yes.
He's in R. Kelly's sex cult.
He's the den mother.
He's pulling fucking R. Kelly's legs back. I don't. You fucking talk. Oh shit. Oh yeah, we're inappropriate on this shit.
Yeah, DMX got busted by the IRS.
Oh, I did see it. Okay.
He's charged on 14 cases of tax evasion.
It's
was-
like, dude, have somebody pay your fucking taxes for you.
No,
or
dude,
like,
he
or
was
do
like-
your taxes for you, I should say.
Oh, I think she needs to go out.
He allegedly withheld 1.7 million and could look up to 44 years. So what y'all really want, X?
It's like I don't know how that shit happens. Just like the Floyd Mayweather.
IRS gonna give it to
Did you
you.
hear about that?
Yeah.
The Floyd Mayweather is supposed to be. He wasn't paying his taxes. I just don't understand how that happens when you have all that fucking money. You can't have somebody just do your tax. Like figure it out so it's legal. I don't get it.
You can pay someone to do that shit.
Exactly.
Because
And probably not that much.
Celebrities are slime balls just like every other buddy. Like he thought he could fucking withhold 1.7 million from the IRS.
X never said he was going to give it
That
to the
is a
government.
fucking lot of money.
Yeah. Actually, DMX is like the 3rd highest selling hip hop artist of all time.
He looks kind of like shit there.
Well, he's getting older and he likes to fuck up. He's got like 92 kids. So he actually doesn't have as much money as we think he does because he's constantly getting into trouble. He's got fucking like 92 kids. He's got a back pay, child support on, and
I don't understand like why it's so difficult. Gracie
She was scratching at the door. I was thinking she had to pee.
Gracie likes to be annoying. But yeah, that Floyd Mayweather shit. So have you watched any of the press conferences? You did watch? Did you watch a whole one, or did you just
No,
watch
I just
little
watched
bullshit
snippets.
highlights of?
Just watch snippets. Look at that. Look at that fucking
Get a
jacket.
different one. Get a. It's like, oh, Connor showed up in his bathing suit.
Yeah.
Is this the one?
No, that's old as fuck. Like right
There's the
here,
fuck you
the
suit.
Floyd Mayweather throwing $1 bills on the stage. So my thing with this press conference, I watched most of them. I watched pretty much all of them. Josh, can you let the dog in? Sorry,
No, I got you.
she's a pain.
How
in the
long
butt.
were they? How long was like each one? Like roundabout estimate.
Like actual content, or how long was the actual video feed?
Just the Connor.
20
Floyd Mayweather
minutes.
talking shit.
20,
There was
30
three of them,
fucking
right?
minutes.
There's 3 of them.
There was 5 of them.
5 of them.
I
Okay.
think.
All right.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there needed to only be 3 of them, because then after a while it's just like, okay, this is getting silly. Like Connor wearing the shit, it's like, okay, I get it. You're like, I don't know. You guys are rich. We get it. You're rich. I almost like the Nate Diaz style, like showing up in blue jeans and being like, I'm gonna make you tap out, bitch. Like, it's just, I know it's a spectacle. It was fun to watch.
It was, and
It was
I
fun to
actually,
watch.
in all honesty, I am excited to see it.
It's gonna be sweet. It's gonna be the fight of our lifetime.
Yeah, definitely.
Hey,
I don't.
But-
you know, everybody's just running their fucking mouth and.
okay, my thing with this, Jeffrey, is it's all these people that don't know what the fuck they're talking about, trying to act like they know what they're talking about. They're invading my sport. They're acting like they know about my shit that I like know about, and it's kind of annoying, because it's just like, Connor, it's just like, you just like the way that Connor looks, motherfucker. You probably only seen him two of his fights.
They like the way Connor talks.
That's very true. Like, I won't name names. Somebody that we used to work with. Remember, he'd be like, "This is a Connor suit, isn't it?" It's like, go fuck yourself. like, Jesus. I get it. I get it.
The
but
issue is the thing is, you like him. You're a fan. You're just tired of him being shoved down your throat.
I'm tired of people who don't know what they're talking about trying to shove it down my throat.
I've heard people say like the most insane shit about him and like his fighting skill, and I'm like, have you fucking watched a fight ever in your life?
Yeah. So, yeah, there's Floyd.
I like what Floyd
Making it
said.
rain. So, okay, I think when I watched the first press conference, there's a whole bunch of people like, oh, Connor, he wore the fuck you suit. And it's like, okay, that's cool. I get it. He like was more viral, but that's just because people like him more. But if you actually listen to it, I think Floyd was like,
Y'all talked him?
I think Floyd was like making him look like a little, like, Floyd hasn't lost. Connor's lost. Yeah. So all Floyd has to do is just go, you tapped, bitch. You tapped. Did I ever give up?
Well, in this scenario right here is Floyd
Okay.
starts making it rain, and Connor says, these are all fucking ones.
Where's your
And
ones?
Floyd Mayweather says, because that's all you're worth, bitch.
Which is brilliant.
It's pretty good.
Which is brilliant.
And
You know what else I fucking loved is when Floyd came out with the Irish flag.
Yeah, it was cool.
So the time before that, yeah, he came out with the Irish flag.
Nobody's really brings it to Connor.
Nobody's
Like Floyd Mayweather
Nobody's
has.
talking about like the Floyd trash talk, because I get it. Floyd's doing like his routine. He's going hard work, and then the crowd's supposed to say dedication, but they like don't like Floyd. They like Connor. Everybody's a Connor.
It also has to do with out with the old, in with the new, essentially.
But it's
Floyd still has his fans, and I've heard people say, you know, I brought it up always. It's something you always bring up, and I like Connor too, but you always have to bring up like, well, let's bring up those records again, 49-0.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's gonna be tough.
Okay,
and
you know what I didn't
He
like?
could potentially be 50-0.
You know what I didn't like is Floyd the first conference, he was saying, he's saying the next match we're gonna do it MMA. It's like
Okay,
Floyd,
fine, Floyd.
you don't want to
No.
do that. Like that's a bad idea. That's a bad idea. But in the world of fucking boxing, it's like,
There he is.
but and then he was talking about like, oh, you came up and showed up in sweatpants and a t-shirt, and then Floyd goes up to Dana White because Dana White's with Conor, and he's just like, we don't gotta wear suits. Like we're the true money men. I'm just like, I get it. Their whole thing is like, oh, I'm full of money. I just wish that. I think it would be way cooler if Conor showed up in fucking jeans and a fucking white t-shirt and he just whooped ass. It's like more my style, but
It's going to
I
be
get it.
exciting to see.
I get it, and it was fun. The
We've
press
talked
conference
about
was
it, yeah.
fun. It's gonna be a fun fight. Don't get me wrong.
We've talked
So
about
he
it.
Threw the flag back at him.
He threw it on him.
Okay, so no. So this situation, Floyd, there was somebody in the crowd who had the Irish flag, the second press conference. There was somebody in the crowd. See, like this is the only shit that you can find. But Floyd's like, let me see your flag, blah blah blah. So then the audience member grabs the flag. So then there's a whole bunch of fucking Facebook shit that says Floyd stole Conor's flag. And it's like, no, he didn't. He took it from the crowd, motherfucker. Don't try to clickbait me, motherfucker.
Oh, it's the worst.
He took it from
I
the
hate
crowd.
that fucking shit.
And then, there's this shit where he threw it at him, whatever. There needed to be 3 press conferences. There didn't need to be
5.
I think it was 5. I could
How much
be
did they
wrong.
get paid for each press conference?
That's a good question, Jeffrey.
Because they didn't do it for free.
That is a good question.
These fuckers don't get out of bed for free.
McGregor's suit's dope as fuck, though.
It is.
It's a nice suit.
I think that Floyd is in Conor McGregor's head more than any other opponent that he's ever had.
I think
the
the same could be said about Floyd. I think Conor's in Floyd's head.
See,
You know his game.
Did you listen to anything that Floyd was saying afterward? Floyd lives for this shit, just like Conor lives for this shit. But there's not a lot of people that get a rise. Like he's getting a rise out of Conor.
Okay, you're right.
He was
that
getting a
doesn't
rise,
happen.
and like nobody gets a rise out of Conor where he's like just being like "fuck you, bitch" type shit. It's like Conor's usually a little bit more witty. It's like, we get it. You're so cool, Conor. I know. It's like,
Did you see that
I get
what he
it,
tweeted when he said, "I think the fight with me and Khabib will be a spectacle," and it's like that's the words he used, and it's like, what the fuck is this?
this he obviously knows is a spectacle.
Like
but if he fights Khabib, that's gonna be bad AF. That's gonna be sweet as fuck.
that'll be sweet.
This is gonna be sweet.
This is going to be sweet. I'm looking forward to this.
Don't get me wrong. I watched all of them, so it had me intrigued, and it had me, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pumped.
But
for
I'm
it.
just-
Let's do it. I'm willing to get giddy, so to speak.
Yeah. It's just all the Conor talk when it's just like you're just taking like these little memes and you're like, oh, I don't know.
The
It's
one
annoying.
Floyd.
It's annoying.
Floyd's bodyguards are watching out for the crazy Irish kid in town. Like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
It's like you
let's-
dumbass. You
let's-
didn't like watch this
let's,
sport.
let's see what the fuck happens first, motherfuckers.
I was gonna say something, but I don't fucking remember what it was.
Anyway, we'll move on. What else you got, Josh, or Jeffrey? You got a whole bunch.
I found some fucking funny shit.
Funny shit.
Some funny scumbags.
We still have to talk about the Spider-Man movie that we saw.
We'll get there.
Is this about to be this Aaron Carter bullshit?
no, that's funny though.
He looks like
I got some
shit
offbeat
there.
news.
Wait, that's Aaron Carter?
Yeah, that's Aaron Carter. He was arrested.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, I
yeah, we
know.
gotta
It looks
talk about
so bad.
Can we talk about that real quick?
Yeah,
'Cause
let's
that's
talk
ridiculous.
about it, man. Jeez Louise, Aaron.
Crap, dude.
Why didn't you?
Boy.
He's got weird ears.
Is he fighting or something? What the hell?
Addiction. Look at
Is he
that.
getting punched in the ear? It looks like cauliflower ear. It looks like he's
Remember
been
that?
boxing.
Let's play Aaron Carter's. What is it like a house party? Pull that shit up. This is gonna bring some memories.
Didn't he beat Shaq too?
What?
Didn't he
talking
have a
about?
song where he beat Shaq?
I
Yeah.
don't know.
Oh,
Here we go.
absolutely.
Aaron's party. Come and get it.
Oh God.
Brace yourselves.
He was such a dreamy little kid, and now he's just a
Drug
fucking
addict.
scum of the earth drug addict. Apparently.
Not drug. He was arrested for a DUI and drug possession, not knowing what drugs
drug?
it is.
what
Could have been
is this
marijuana.
shit?
Who knows?
What is this bullshit?
I'm not going to restart the computer.
Josh, this is Aaron Carter. Restart it.
Restart the page, or go to YouTube, because fuck Vivio. Unless you want to pay us, Vivio.
Unless you want to pay us,
We'll
Vivio.
gladly go on Vivo.
But yeah, Aaron Carter. I used to have an Aaron Carter CD when I was a little boy.
You would.
I would. He's what fucking inspired the pool sharks.
He's the
As a
inspiration.
young child. Here we go. No, this isn't it.
Oh, is that
You
Katy
have to
Perry?
understand, I'm not fucking 30 like you guys.
It doesn't give you a pass.
Yeah, when I was a little boy, come on, I was like 10 years old, bitch. This guy he was the sweetest.
All right, here's some perspective for anyone who doesn't know.
Dude, you remember those pants? You could zip them off and they made shorts? Oh my
Ugh.
goodness.
Ooh.
I can imagine you just jamming this in your room as a kid, Danny. How old are these kids? Like 10 years old?
I
12?
wonder how old he is right here.
Dude, this is when he started using drugs.
Okay,
Everyone's
so now
showing up
pause that video and then go to that picture real quick.
All right, just to return back. And
Oh,
there he
shit,
is
my
now.
bad. Oh shit. Look at that shitty tattoo on his neck. It's like
How-
flames. It
Hold
probably
on,
says
you
love.
guys. I have to check and see how old this fucking guy is.
Totally says love.
Does it say love?
It probably does. But it's like, damn, Aaron. You
Well, I mean, come on. He was a player at the age of 10. You really, if you're peaking at the age of 10, you're having some
But
real
it's like-
serious trouble.
you need to like roll with it. You need to roll with the punches and like
He's not an artist. He's a child star. His parents were probably
True.
making some shit off of him.
well,
making
his
some money.
brother was.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot.
Yeah, his brother's
he's our
fucking
age,
Nick
Josh.
Carter.
Right?
He's our age.
Is he? Seriously?
Yeah.
He looks so much older than
Actually,
us.
he was born 3 days before me.
What's his
Was he?
birthday?
December 7th, 1987.
That's John Lennon's birthday.
Oh.
Is it?
I believe so.
Okay, so anyway, Aaron Carter's having some hard times. We won't judge him, but
You know what?
what is your offbeat news you were going to tell us?
I got
Sorry, it was
several
John Lennon's
upbeat
death
news.
date.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
Well, look what fucking happened.
Well,
We lose
let's
John
turn this
Lennon, we get
podcast
fucking-
around to...
Positive sunshine rainbows.
Oh, none of this is positive. It's funny. It's positive.
Let's hear your
None
offbeat
of it's
news.
so down in Florida, where shit's always fucked,
Florida
I
man.
guess.
police claim that mom says it's too hot in squad car. After allegedly leaving her child, a 5-year-old, in her car with the windows rolled up beside the passenger seat window, she left her child in there for upwards of 30 minutes. And witnesses say that,
Bystanders?
bystanders and viewers have claimed that they seen the child, and the child's clearly in distress, super sweaty, crying. And she went to a Family Dollar, and video surveillance shows her in there for upwards of 30 minutes. So they arrest her fucking bitch ass.
Okay.
And then she goes on to tell the fire marshal, because someone had called 911. Fire marshal came out, try to get the kid out of the fucking car.
In the windows open?
It was opened slightly.
Okay.
Slightly. This kid was not
Well,
having.
it's like the kid can't fucking just open the door?
Not if it's an automatic.
Not if it's a real little
and
kid
he's
or if it's
5.
locked.
You know,
Yeah, if the doors were locked, I could see a 5-year-old not getting out of that car.
so
If the doors,
stop taking her side.
if the doors are fucking locked.
Okay,
No, I
Sorry.
could see her not getting out of the car is what I'm saying. I'm saying that mom's got...
I'm
Yeah.
saying the kid's got to be dumb as fuck. You can't. You
She's
don't know.
being raised by a...
She claims. She claims.
Sorry, the kid's got to
She
be kind of
claims.
dumb.
Well, stop defending.
It's like the dog. A dog in there. I get it. Can't open the door. Anyway, sorry. Keep going. I don't know this whole story yet.
She claims he was only in the car for 12 minutes. Firefighters said it only takes about 10 to 12 minutes to kill a small child this size in a car with of these
Unless they
temperatures.
know how to open doors.
Okay, the kid wasn't getting the fucking door open apparently. All right, where's your offbeat news?
Sorry.
So while she's sitting in the squad car,
I do have some offbeat news, but anyway.
yeah, can't wait to hear it.
Yeah, it's going to be
Oh,
better
I
than
got some-
opening a fucking door as a
I got
5-year-old.
something after this too. Okay. She then says to the fire marshal who is on scene while she's sitting in the squad car of the police car that it's too hot in here.
So that's what I was
She's-
hoping that you
she's
were gonna say.
uncomfortable.
So did they roll the windows up? And
No,
crank
the fire
heat?
marshal said, "I don't care." He's literally quoted, "I don't care."
Good.
Suck on one, bitch.
Yeah, that's sweet.
So I got to throw something on this real quick. I was in my car the other day at lunch, and I turned the air off for all of 5 minutes, and I was just sweating profusely. And it was a nice day. It was like maybe 78 degrees out. It wasn't even that hot.
Did you have the windows down?
Yeah, I did have not all the way down. I had them cracked.
I don't have air conditioning, so I
Well-
don't feel bad for you one bit.
Well, driving with the breeze is one thing, but driving with or just sitting there in the hot sun.
Which I do. I
Fuck that,
sit in my car and eat lunch every day.
Yeah, but do you have your windows all the way down?
Why don't you sit outside of it?
I could, but I'm not a little bitch.
I didn't know this is fucking a
When I'm
fortitude
getting
test.
when I'm getting hot, I can just open the door a little bit. I'm not a dog.
I think I could just avoid the whole scenario and just eat outside of my car. But that's okay. It's okay. That's
Andy,
okay.
you're terrible.
They should have rolled up the windows for that bitch and cranked up the heat.
That bitch being the 5-year-old.
Well, they can't do like criminal they can't do
Sorry,
cruel and unusual punishment. And then those guys would be in trouble.
Well, they would just not say nothing about it. Oh, the heat was on. Oh shit!
Fuck, for real?
Oh, are you hot?
Surveillance video does show that she was in
Hot?
she was in no, she wasn't hot. I seen a picture of her.
I'm
she
talking
was-
about temperature wise.
yeah,
Anyway,
the little boy was in the car for at least 30 minutes because that's how long she was in the store for because they checked surveillance. Now, this is super awesome. Several days ago in Massachusetts, a man stormed his local rock radio station. It was Kiss 108 something along those lines with demands. He had demands that they play a particular Insane Clown Posse song. I think it's called My Axe. I'm not 100% sure. And demanded, as he brought an axe, there was a 3-hour standoff to eventually he gave up, threw the axe out the window, and the cops stunned him. Stun gunned him. And it's
that'll end it.
also to the radio station did go on record to say we never played his request. Even after all of that.
Probably best.
That's good. Okay, here's my offbeat news. Kid Rock running for Senate.
Oh my god. We are so fucked because he's gonna win.
All these stepmoms and aunts are going to be like, I love Kid Rock. Mom Rock.
He's so talented.
I love Mom Rock.
Oh my god, dude, this is gonna happen, you guys, and this is what we have to fucking worry about.
He's just like, I fight for the true people. It's like,
Bitch,
go
you're not even
fuck
from Detroit. You're from Romeo, you fucking asshole.
It's like, I want this guy who he still goes by Kid Rock.
To this day.
Who the fuck is gonna be part of his crew? Foreigner.
Senator Rock. Please take the podium.
Senator Kid.
This is gonna happen, you guys. We're joking about it, but this is gonna happen, and he could potentially.
I
win.
am pissed, Jeffrey, because anybody who knows me knows that I fucking hate Kid Rock.
I
with
fucking loathe Kid Rock
I'm with you.
so much.
Sorry if you're a stepmom
I'm
or an
not.
aunt or a trashy dad, and you're listening to this and you're like, I love Kid Rock and Foreigner. I'm sorry, I just can't get in that super white people shit.
Bow with the bow, the bang,
Yeah,
the
like,
bang,
fuck.
diggy, said the boom,
This is like,
jump, the
And he stole that. He stole every fucking thing. Now he's trying to steal Senate, and it.
his one song, he did steal that.
So
He stole everything.
before I ever actually heard a Kid Rock song, I totally thought that was going to be like another Kids Bop. So I'm just
Kid
glad
Rock.
that
You're
was-
like, I like rock music sung by kids.
No, Mom, it's Kid Rock.
Rock Kids.
But fuck, dude, it's like, it's the Donald Trump thing. It's like
I did read
we
that
can win. It's like a popularity contest, and this motherfucker is.
I did read that he is yet to officially like submit his candidacy.
But he's like, I'm
but he's probably
officially doing
gonna.
it.
But he's
Yeah.
probably gonna, and we're all fucked. Fuck this guy.
It's like we're probably not all fucked. Like I don't think that you or I are ever gonna be like even. Like the Donald Trump thing when Obama was president, were you truly like really affected? Your life was changed drastically because of Obama.
No,
or Donald Trump. But it is like super annoying because it's just like this guy is not qualified to do this job. He doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. He still goes by Kid Rock. He writes shitty rock songs.
I will say he does a lot of charity work, a lot of stuff for the troops. So just giving him a little bit of credit where credit's due.
Okay.
But like,
And you know
his
what?
website sucks, so you can't read anything on it.
And he's got his own beer, and you know what he named it? Badass.
I have never had it. Have you guys?
Sucks.
Never had it. I can't bring myself to buy it.
I had it before.
No.
It's okay, but this is all over his shit. Like, I do charity stuff. Love me, moms. I love the troops. Do you love the troops? I'm an American hero. Did you see his latest music video of these girls in bikinis with their tits out and they're shooting guns, and then these fucking dumbass, ignorant ass people are like, I like this. I like guns and tits too, motherfucker.
Wait, I'm sorry. Is there something wrong with guns and tits? Because I kind of feel like I can get down with that.
I
I'm
It's just
joking.
like this is not what
I
the
enjoy it, but it's-
life is fucking about. It's
I
get it,
enjoy
guns are
I
cool.
enjoy guns and boobs, but I don't like them at the same time.
you don't like them together.
No.
Fair. You like your boobs separate.
separation of guns and tits. It's going to be
Absolutely.
The next major
It's just like I
government
get it. Guns are cool, but it's just like I don't know. God, guts, guns, Kid Rock, Senate, Donald Trump making America great again. It's like America seems pretty good to me.
Oh, it's got
What
got
was-
me fucked up. Dude, we get big enough. I'm gonna fucking do it. I'll fucking debate Kid Rock. I don't give a fuck.
He's gonna be
He's gonna be like, "Well, have you ever barred with the bar?" And I'm gonna be like, "Yeah, bitch, I
bang,
have.
bang, diggity.
I've seen Rob Zombie once," and he's gonna be like, "Ooh."
How do you feel about Foreigner? Dude, last year, two of my favorite, I'm kidding, two of my least favorite fucking bands went on tour together. Kid Rock and Foreigner. Foreigner is the whitest fucking rock band of all time. I
More
think.
so than Journey.
Sorry, this is just my
More so
opinion.
than Journey. We've had this
I
conversation
agree.
before.
It's cold as ice.
And actually, I forget.
Like,
I
God
often
damn it,
like.
I fucking hate Foreigner.
I'll get Foreigner and Journey mixed up often.
Let's see what they look like. I don't even know if I know what
I
they
don't know
look
what the
like.
fuck they look like.
Look pretty fucking white to me.
Those are some white ass
They're
dudes.
just like, they don't got that like soul that I want them to
That
have.
guy's got a gun though. That's kind of cool.
What is this whole like
Guns.
characterization?
Yes! I love guns! I'm an American.
Like this is like a really bad rendition of what the Village People.
He's like,
It's like an SNL parody rock band.
hand me my gun. I need this in the picture. Throw that gun over here. Can you see it?
Yep.
From left to right, they're working from the most peaceful to sociopathic.
You don't want to know what that guy on the far right has in his pocket.
Yeah, it's way worse than a gun.
He's got a fucking harpoon.
He's got a giant hog in that pants, I bet. Slaying those bitches.
Oh, this ice. It's gonna jukebox hero. That is Foreigner, right? Or unless that's Journey. I always get them fucking mixed
that's
up.
Foreigner. But goddamn
The
it.
stars in his eyes.
I just don't like that music. I'm sorry. Like I said, if you're a stepmom, no, if you like Foreigner, no harm
offense
done.
intended, but
No offense, but I'm just like, my opinion, I just can't do it. There's just so much other cooler music. It's just like lame as fuck.
There
to me.
was
It's so
cooler
lame.
music coming out at that time period you could have been listening to.
Yes, correct. What's the time? How long are we into this?
we are sitting at a minute and a half, an hour and a half.
It's loaded.
Yeah.
It's loaded.
Let's pause and come back for like another whatever we do.
Do you see them when you stare outside?
Smells like fart again. And it wasn't me.
So
We're back.
we are back. And over the 4th of July weekend, us sharks swam out of the deepest, darkest trenches of the ocean. We walked up on shore. We hit the local movie theater. Now, from what I gather, both you boys kind of looking forward to this film.
Yeah.
So we took a bite out of fucking Spider-Man Homecoming.
We did.
Danny, give me your synopsis.
My thoughts? I think that it was one of the best Spider-Man flicks I've seen.
Okay.
I liked it a lot. I thought it was like funny.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it was like clever. He was like being
Super charming.
charming, and he was more Spider-Man-y. He was more kid-like. Like Tobey Maguire, those ones were cool, but he's like, this motherfucker's like 28.
Motherfucker's like 28 in high school.
Yeah, like this, he was a kid. Like this.
That
guy's a
one in
kid.
his debate jacket. Also, too, swimmers beware, dude, because we're fucking going to spoil the shit out of this movie. If you haven't seen it, go watch it and then come fucking hear us talk shit about it.
Yeah.
Or if
Or
not,
just listen to us
just
talk
listen
shit.
to it because we're not movie critics or anything. We're just a couple of dudes. I fucking loved this movie.
Me too.
I've also been a Spider-Man junkie for like the past 20 plus years. So, oh yeah, dude. And that plays like so many homages right there. Now, here's the thing is I hear that the movie's absolutely loaded with Easter eggs. Now, just about every comic book flick you go to see is loaded with Easter eggs. And I used to like try to like sort them all out. Then I came to the conclusion like I'm just fucking watching for the Easter eggs and I'm not watching the movie. So now I just ignore it. I think I nudged Josh at the one time I seen one.
Yep. Scorpion.
Scorpion. There was also another one
I didn't
seen.
know where.
Well, he was the only dude that had a giant fucking scorpion tattooed on his neck.
I don't even remember that.
Also,
Was it super quick?
Yeah.
he showed up multiple times in the movie. Actually,
There was only one moment where you could see the scorpion like super clear though.
the Shocker.
Yeah, I remember.
He was prevalent. Josh, if you could do a quick Google image search on Miles Morales, it's spelled just how it sounds. You can actually probably just type Miles Spider-Man.
right there.
Yeah, click on him.
Okay, so he was in
They
there?
did a quick Easter egg on him with Childish Bambino aka Donald Glover, who was not.
No way.
Well, here's where it gets better. Is he claims that when Spider-Man first goes to interrogate Donald Glover, and he says, I got a nephew from there, and I don't want him seeing all this superhero bullshit. The nephew he was talking about was Miles Morales. Now, here's the thing.
How do you know
Because who
else is black?
yes.
A lot of people.
Because who he was supposed to play, I think they might even say he's the Prowler, or they say the Prowler's real name, and the nephew of the Prowler is Miles Morales, Spider-Man. Now, here's the thing with that, because actually, Josh, I'm just going to spit this out, because I know that you were pretty fucking giddy to see this movie.
Hell yeah.
To me, that would be confusing as fuck to introduce this other Spider-Man in this cinematic universe. But also, apparently, the car that Spidey webbed him to, they do this all the fucking time. But like I said, I'm not willing to go out of my way to be like, oh, did those numbers add up? They have Miles Morales' first appearance, and I think it says, I think the license plate might say USM and the issue number that Miles first appears in. They do it all the time, and they were, saying Ultimate Spider-Man, so and so. I thought he was funny as fuck, which Spider-Man needs to be funny as fuck because he's a goofy son of a bitch.
Yeah, he's just constantly talking shit, but in a childish way.
Well, I one time read, and nothing holds concrete, but I one time read that it's a nervous tick of Spider-Man's. When he gets nervous, he starts to crack jokes. Mm-hmm. And so, that would make sense. Josh, how did you feel about this flick? Because I know that you were pretty stoked for it.
Well, I'm a huge Avengers fan, and that whole Marvel Cinematic universe that they got going on, I am sold.
They're putting it together nicely.
They are. They've been taking their time for a decade now, and it's paying off brilliantly.
It's very user-friendly.
It is. And that's what I loved about this one, is it was so much fun to watch. Mm-hmm. He was a kid. He was having a good time. He had to deal with the whole prom shit, or homecoming, homecoming, because it's the...
If you guys remember, I'm like, why the fuck is this called Homecoming? It's like, oh, because he's going to the dance.
Yeah.
Dude, and huge spoiler, when they revealed that his prom date's dad...
Oh, my God, I know. Wasn't that awesome?
Shit, dude.
That was awesome.
My heart sank.
He's Peter Parker's
What was that girl's name?
It was Liz Allen, I think.
Liz?
And Liz Allen's not a new character to the Spider-Man universe. She's old as fuck,
So why did they call MJ, her name was Michelle?
I don't know.
It was just to trick you.
I have no idea. I
And then
think
she's you call me MJ or whatever the fuck.
my friends call me MJ. You said you didn't have any friends. It was such a teenage angst movie, but I feel a Spider-Man movie needs to have some teenage angst.
For sure, that's what it's about. I feel like.
So here's my favorite part about this whole situation is we've had the whole Peter Parker backstory, and they didn't even touch on that.
Yeah.
I loved that.
Well, it's like
Why waste
how
the time?
many times
we
can
know.
we
waste the
We
time?
know.
Yeah.
Like, dude, in the next Batman movie with Ben Affleck, if they fucking show that goddamn scene again in Crime Alley where fucking the Waynes get gunned down, I'm leaving.
They will. I just have a feeling.
You're not leaving though.
DC is shit in the bed with their series right now.
Let's
I know
not talk
you don't-
about that
I know
just
you
yet.
don't agree with that entirely, but
No, I do agree with that entirely, but here's the thing is I still kind of want to focus on Spider-Man.
Yeah.
no, yeah.
There
Okay,
was
so this part, I'm like, man, this boat would still be
Yeah,
sinking.
there's no way.
That's what I was thinking the whole time.
Physics
I'm like,
probably
I'm like,
come into
this
play.
bitch is sinking
At some
regardless
point.
of how many webs he's gonna shoot.
I like this guy off on the right just chilling there, like, yeah, no, I'm just
Statue of
watching.
Don't
Liberty
worry,
in the back.
Spider-Man's got it.
Yeah,
Spider-Man's
I didn't
got
notice
it.
the Statue of Liberty in the back.
You
Nice.
have to throw Statue of Liberty in the back. It's like fucking Spider-Man hangs out around Harson's Island. I like the one scene. I'm sorry, cut you off, Danny.
No, you're good.
Where they're like, "Hey, Spider-Man, do a backflip," and he's okay.
That was
And he
hilarious.
totally does it, and you think like Spider-Man would totally do that.
Right. Because he's a kid and he's like, yeah, I can do a backflip. No big deal.
He also
I liked how they brought back the scene from the Avengers where he's videoing himself. Like, hell yeah.
Yeah, that was
cool
really
as fuck.
funny.
Like,
Yeah.
Totally funny.
Well, look at this. The game's so naughty, you'll jack off twice.
Is that what it just said?
I don't know. Something along those lines. Who are those?
Look
You
at
must be
fat
matured
fuck.
to play.
Who's this guy here?
Hold on. Oh, wow.
Get rid of 20 pounds of belly fat in just 1 month.
So here's just a snapshot of the internet. For those
Find a
who are-
how to find a devoted girlfriend. Someone's clicking that.
They're like, I won't say names. I won't say names.
Don't do
Oh,
it.
geez.
I knew who you were gonna say, you son of a bitch.
I won't say names.
But seriously, Josh, send me that link.
I need a girlfriend. Send me that link.
No, I thought that this movie was really good. I thought Tom Holland kicked ass as Spider-Man. I think he's the best that we've had. Furthermore, I do know that
He was like the most kid-like. Like the other ones, it's like Tobey Maguire, adult, whatever. What the
Andrew
fuck is-
Garfield.
Yeah,
I
Andrew
liked
Garfield.
the first Andrew Garfield Spider-Man
I
movie.
liked him too.
I didn't see the second one.
I didn't like any of them enough to watch a sequel.
What did you think about the Spider-Man drink at AMC?
What was it called again?
Oh, the Spider Bite?
Spider Bite.
I didn't,
was,
I didn't like it. It was my least favorite
Really?
superhero drink.
Yeah, it
Would
wasn't
you
that
say
good.
the Gauntlet was better?
Yes,
Okay.
it's my least favorite. If for the listener at AMC, they have a drink for every like
Every
superhero movie, probably other movies too, I'm sure. But they'll have a alcoholic beverage, and it was my least favorite, the Spider Bite.
Hey, you going to see a kids movie? Take a fucking adult beverage.
So one of my favorite things that I loved about this movie was how he was caught up in this situation where he's trying to prove himself. So he's just doing these things. He's helping the lady for the
Well,
Cheerio.
yeah,
which
he
they
wants-
bring up. He helps get this bike back in this picture I got up here.
Yeah.
And he doesn't know whose bike it is. So what does he do? He leaves a note saying, hey, if this is your bike, I saved it for you. But if
Yeah.
it's not yours, please don't steal
Some
it.
vintage Spider-Man stuff. That captures the essence and tone of Spider-Man.
It's just so perfect.
Just even the lady buying him the Cheerio.
Yeah.
That's definitely Spider-Man.
I loved it. I loved every bit of it.
Yeah, it was really good. They
I watched it twice.
So,
Oh, did you see it twice?
Yeah, I saw it twice.
Jeffrey, you had some qualms about it.
Yes, I did.
I do want to hear those too.
Okay. You know what? Fuck you guys first and foremost. Like I said,
Spider-Man was too tall.
no,
Too big. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
no.
He was too large.
God
of a
damn it! We're
person.
gonna go back to the fucking turtles. What?
You just say it. You gotta fucking say it.
Okay, well they said it in Captain America 3: Civil War,
I'm good.
but they
just give me one for the future.
they didn't say it in their first Spider-Man movie, and they should have. Not once was it said. Fuck, I am nerdy as fuck, you guys. Thank you, sir. Not once was it said,
That's why you're here, Jeff.
with great power comes great responsibility. And that's what gets Spider-Man
Oh,
out of bed every morning. That's what gets Spidey out of bed. And that's
He
what
says it every book. Does he say it every book? No. No.
Good quote.
It's a good quote that they've overplayed, overused, just like the Ben dying. Uncle Ben.
Uncle Ben taught him that. But
they didn't- but
now,
they didn't
hold
have
on.
the thing.
Hold on. You can tell, like when he's at the party and he has the chance to be that cool dude, he can't. He's got to go fucking save somebody. So it was almost
implied.
like it was implied that with great power comes great responsibility.
You gotta quit. You gotta leave it on an image. It's distracting
Spider-Man,
me.
Deadpool.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. I would love to see this crossover.
Oh, Josh, I'll hook you up.
You got a crossover about this?
Yeah.
I'm talking like a live action crossover. I mean,
Well-
I'll take a comic book.
Oh, well, now I'm not giving it to you.
Well, all right.
But yeah. So, so you're like, I just wanted to hear him say that.
Yeah, I deserve that. Like I said, man, 20
But
plus
don't
years
you
with Peter
think-
Parker.
I understand, but he doesn't say that every issue,
He's reminded in every great moment of his life.
which he was. But he, like you just said, he was reminded in every.
And also, Tony Stark said it in Avengers 3.
He did. He also said that you're just be a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, which I enjoy.
Which is awesome, and that's what they should call the next movie. But,
Ooh. You hear that, Marvel?
yeah.
So I liked the end credit scene too.
Yeah, and you know
that
what?
shit.
Let's not spoil that for anybody. If you're going to it and you want to stay for an end credit scene of a Marvel movie, this is the one to stay
We just
for.
spoiled the whole movie, but
Yeah.
This is what we're going to
this.
save for you.
We won't.
Stay to the very end. You will not regret it.
Patience.
This is going to set up.
Patience.
This is going to set up what happens in Avengers 3, Guardians,
everything.
And Ragnarok. Everything's going to
Ragnarok.
be set up.
It's set up. at the-
X-Men,
It's not. It's not the
They're tying it
post
all
credits.
together in
It's
this
not the
one.
mid credit scene. It's the post one. You
the
have
new
to stay-
Looney Tunes.
You have to stay to the very end, and that's Warner Brothers. You son of a bitch.
I know.
No,
The new
totally worth it, though.
Animaniacs.
Ooh,
Oh,
totally worth it.
Jeffrey, you're a mess. You're a fucking mess.
Piers,
All
I have
the
a
things I've
drinking
been
problem.
doing.
Oh shit.
Okay, I can tell you the other thing that was my qualm with it, but I got over it. My qualms with this movie, I was totally easy to
I
get over
can't
with.
wait to hear this next one. Okay, give it to me.
Okay, I don't like how
The way
Tony.
his webs look.
No, I don't like how they took how Tony Stark just invented all of his tech. That
Yeah.
bugged me because
Because he's smart as
he
fuck.
invented all of his tech.
Yeah.
And actually, did you guys know that was Jennifer Connelly as the voice inside of his suit?
No.
Yeah, that was Jennifer Connelly. Also, they're slated to make.
I don't know who Jennifer Connelly is. So look her
Really,
up
she's
for
a
me.
total babe. She was in the first Hulk movie.
You know that face.
Show me another picture of her.
She was in
I feel like
Requiem for a Dream.
Okay, I know that face for sure.
Yeah, well, her face wasn't even shown in this motherfucker. But
So that I can see like because he's smart as fuck.
and they did showcase it. They did show that he made the spider fluid, and so I'm able to get over
They
it.
had to make the Tony Stark appearance.
No, I liked that. I liked that a lot. And there is one more thing, and then this is it, boys. This is it. Like I said, dude, I've been into this character since I was. The first thing I ever read was a Spider-Man comic book.
For sure.
He had no spider sense.
Yeah, he didn't, did he?
Did not have, and I
tingle
understand.
Or
once.
did he? But they didn't show it.
Come on,
They got to
Maybe
be
that's
like,
something he's gonna
does he
discover?
got to say it? My spidey senses are tingling.
There was limited tingling.
he had no tingling.
Yeah,
Maybe
you're
it-
right. You're right. On
Maybe
that
it's
one.
something he grows into.
I mean, if you could do that, I
Jesus Christ,
I
Jeffrey.
fucking A, man. I got a drinking problem. I don't know.
It's like just, you don't know how to pour it. Beer is what's happening. Hand it over.
Fuck off. You're not
Hand
touching
it over.
No.
Pour it on the table.
I can't even fucking remember what I was saying anymore.
Spider sense.
Spider-Man, yeah, it wasn't there. I understand why it wasn't there because Stan Lee has gone on record.
Who
to
was
say
that fat kid? Was he part of it? The comics?
The guy in the chair.
Yes and no.
His friend. By the way, I felt like he was the worst actor of the movie.
Really?
I
Because a
thought that
lot
he-
of people are saying that he stole the show.
See, I feel like he was funny, but I think that like his acting.
It wasn't as good as
I
everyone
don't.
else's.
I don't think that his like
Well,
acting.
dude, he was up against Michael Keaton.
Who killed it?
I understand. Like he was funny. He had like funny lines, but like, I don't know.
What I liked about Michael Keaton, I'm sorry, Danny,
No, you're going.
when they're in the car and he's like, baby, get out of the car.
Yeah.
Me and Peter are just gonna park the car, and like the gun comes out, and he's like, he finds out
motherfucker.
immediately. He's like, "You're fucking Spider-Man,
probably-
bitch," and he's like, "Look," and he even like goes as long as to say like, "I'm not crazy. I know what I'm doing, and if you cross me, I'll fucking kill you because I'm a piece of shit. I'm
says-
not a good person.
He says, "I'll kill you and everyone you love."
But going back to when he's finally locked
He's
up,
probably Muslim.
the Scorpion, Matt Gargan approaches him in jail and he
don't-
says,
Oh, in jail, that's
he says-
Scorpion?
Yep.
so you know who Spider-Man
Damn,
is.
dog.
He says, you know who Spider-Man is. And like, they made the trade. Spider-Man saved his daughter. So at that one point,
Yeah, he didn't say.
Adrian Toombs. Also, fun fact for our viewers and listeners, it's my favorite Spider-Man villain is the Vulture. He says, "No, I don't fucking know who he is."
Yeah.
You're like,
How old is Vulture in the comic books?
he's old as fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's like in his 80s.
Damn.
that's crazy.
But that's really unbelievable. So make him.
Well, TRT, testosterone replacement.
He doesn't have that. He just built a ridiculous Vulture suit.
I liked it though.
It was very good. Stay to the post-credit scene. It's very important if you're into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Stay to it. You're gonna want to see it. It all starts to pan out.
What else you got? Because
I got some bad news about Spider-Man: Homecoming. Within its second week, it's dropped down 75%, and that's not good.
what do you mean it dropped down 75%?
Well, ever since I started doing this fucking podcast with you guys, I've been following movie news like a motherfucker. And actually, the same week that Spider-Man came out, there's another movie that came out this summer that I was pretty keen on.
Before we move completely on, I was watching like the Detroit news. It was like local 2. Well, I don't know what the fuck it's called. I was watching Channel 2. And they were talking about Spider-Man Homecoming.
Really?
And they were like, it was like these critics, and they're just like trying to rate it, and they're just like, I think that Tony Stark didn't need to be in it. I think that he tried to steal the show, and blah blah blah. And I'm just like, shut up, just enjoy the.
Dude, these are summer blockbusters.
It was fun, you fucker.
If you thought it was fun, then it accomplished its job.
Exactly.
You weren't supposed to walk out of there like,
Yeah.
oh my fucking God, I just seen something.
Although I did, so that's
well.
a different situation.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I enjoyed Spider-Man, and actually, I'm willing to say that Danny, I know how much you love it when I say this. I'm going to buy this when it comes out.
Okay, so SharkCast review 1 out of 10. What's your rating of Spider-Man Homecoming?
Oh, Spider-Man: Homecoming. I give it a super strong 8.3.
Ooh, 8.3. Not quite an 8. Close.
No, it's
a little
beyond
over an
an
8.
8. It's beyond an 8.
It's an 8 1/3.
It's not quite a 9 though. It's a little closer to an 8.
No.
Danny,
Well,
where'd
you
you
got to
put it?
understand, dude.
Okay,
10
Joshua.
For me,
Yeah.
I'd give that a solid 9.
Okay.
Fair.
I enjoyed it.
I'll say 8.5. What's your 10? What's your pinnacle of movies?
I haven't seen a 10 yet.
Ooh, that's a high standard. So, okay, that being said,
Those
'cause
Batman movies.
I feel like
9.
9.5.
okay, I'll take a 9.5 on those.
You know what? Not even. I'd give Batman Begins a 9. You know what? No, I'd give Batman Begins an 8.9. I'd give The Dark Knight a 9.5. And I'd give Dark Knight Rises 9.25.
Rises above begins. Okay,
Exactly.
I see.
Just about rising above the beginning.
So, Spider-Man Homecoming. Thumbs up.
If
From
you
the
like that
boys.
shit, go see it.
From the boys.
If you don't like that shit,
If you
check
don't
it out
like that,
anyways.
or if you haven't seen it yet, you probably aren't listening to this because we told you not to. But anyway, what else you got on your notes? You got a fuck ton of notes, Jeffrey.
Oh, every week do I have a fuck ton
Ooh,
of notes.
I have another thing that I want to. It's just a stupid random thought that I had.
We had one more picture that you sent me, Jeff. I don't know if that helps.
You know what?
Let me tell you my random thought real quick. Whatever happened to ringtones?
They're annoying. Actually, Josh, don't throw this up. Don't throw this up.
Okay. So ringtones are annoying.
Were they?
I don't. I
Yes.
feel like ringtones are still
Yes.
annoying, even though people
Ringtones
don't-
are annoying, like the stock ringtones, though.
Yeah, I think that. Well, okay. To be fair, I did have a Modest Mouse ringtone at one point. and I
everybody, what was
loved
your
that
modest?
shit.
What was your ringtone?
Mine was, I think, Stevie Ray Vaughan lick.
Oh, okay.
See, like, is that more annoying than what's the iPhone?
I'd play it for you, but my phone's over there.
Sing it to me, Joshua. It needs to.
It's all bubbly now. Like it's hard to sing. There's too many notes. It used to be that quicker one.
The Samsung one is like boom, 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 boom.
What the fuck is the iPhone? The
It's like
alarm. It's
like some bubbly bullshit. I can't actually sing that shit.
It's like, is that more annoying than a Stevie Ray Vaughan lick?
There was the other one that was like boo doo da doo da doo boo doo dee doo doo bop.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is because I feel it's so garish. It's like, dude, okay, your fucking friends call like I'm in like somewhere in public and like you're calling me and it's fucking you're listening to my music preference. Like, oh, come on, get over your fucking self. I don't know.
For sure, but it's like, first of all, I always have my phone on vibrate. I hate when it makes noise. Like I never have it where it makes noise.
Then you don't have a dog in this fight.
But I used to. Maybe if I had some ringtones choices, I would choose it over the.
Oh my!
I was just thinking about the other day. I'm like, that shit went away quick. Nobody does that
Do you
shit
remember
no
the
more.
fucking callback tones
Nobody-
when you're like calling someone?
Oh,
Dude, I hate that shit.
This is a, what does it say before?
Yeah.
This is a ringback tone.
Dude,
And
it's
immediately
like that one
you know to put
Rihanna
the phone
Eminem
away.
song was like so hot, and you're like calling chicks, and it's like, 'cause I love to watch you burn. There's no one-
What song
Like,
do you
have
want to
fucking,
subject
like,
your
listen, like, is she
friends
gonna
to?
fucking pick up or just gonna stand there and watch me burn. Like, come on, dude, fuck off. Like the ringings has been working for over 100 fucking years. Let's just go back to the ringing. Oh no, I gotta fucking listen to this. Jeez Louise, man. Like, oh my god, and I just felt like such a fucking asshole, like trying to call this.
But you're like, at the same time, you're like,
I feel like I stopped calling certain friends because of their ringtones. Because
The
they,
ringback?
yeah, the ringback. Because
Yeah,
I'd
the
be forced to
ringback
listen to some shit that I really don't want to hear anymore.
there was like the classic like piano.
That was like the
ringback
default.
tone.
I had like 6 friends who had the classic default one, or
Yeah.
some like fucking orchestral shit. Which don't get me wrong, I love orchestra music, but
You
you
just
call someone regularly and that's all you hear when you call them, you start to get annoyed with that shit.
Yeah. Well, I'm thinking that we need to bring back ringtones.
Give me a good ringtone and I'll put it on my phone.
Can you even do it anymore? I don't even know how you do it.
You can still buy ringtones on iTunes.
Really? Who the
iTunes
fuck
sponsor
buys a
us.
I
ringtone?
don't know, dude. Like the only one that I could. No, fuck. I don't even like want to be like, well, that might.
You gotta
work, dude.
have a pool sharks. When I'm calling you, you're like, fuck.
Well, I guess you know who to ignore based on that.
I did used to do that though, as I would set ringtones to certain people.
See, I
so they
wouldn't.
knew.
I just had my like ringtone that was like sad. and
You
I'm
don't
just like,
understand, dude. Certain people call me, and I'm like, oh shit.
I can't answer this.
I don't want to do this right now. I can't handle
Let's
it.
talk about who it is, Jeff.
Okay, I'm glad you asked.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Actually, I did find out some pretty crazy things happened on Friday. Now, check this out. Viewer discretion is advised. Okay?
Are we gonna watch another
No. No, even if there was video to this, I don't think it would be in our best to
Okay.
fucking show it.
Proceed.
Apparently, in San Jose, they had a cat killer. That's right. For 2 years, this
Just
fucker
killing cats.
was going around killing cats.
People are weird as fuck, dude.
Super weird.
God damn
went
it.
on-
People are weird.
He was charged on Friday. He will be serving 16 years in prison. Good.
Yeah.
I don't feel sorry for you. You fucking killed the cat, dude.
How many cats did he kill, though? I mean, you kill one cat. I don't think that's worth 16 years.
He killed he killed
he's-
21 cats.
Yeah.
And
I feel like you deserve more than that just because
and
you're
sexually
a piece of shit.
abused one.
He sexually abused one?
Yeah, you're a piece of shit if you're just killing animals. Like,
No, I agree.
Now-
fuck you. These innocent things, like, they're not trying to kill you. Like,
Now the vet, this is where it gets better. It gets better because this fucking asshole. He tried claiming, to the judge, like, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. I can't even say that I did that. I just feel like it was
I don't
somebody
fuck
else.
cats.
Now, you know what, dude? I hope that the judge was like, I got 9 cats at home, motherfucker, and I love every last one.
He probably fucked more than one cat. How
Okay,
do they-
well, it
how
gets
do
better.
They know?
It gets better.
How do they fucking
It gets
know?
better. Is he tried using this as his defense? Is the vet that did the autopsy did go on record to say that there was no sign of sexual assault. So
On their butthole. He was probably
Mm-hmm.
fucking the shit out of their dead mouth.
So the dude that killed him.
Terrible.
So the dude.
Sorry.
So the dude.
Sorry, I'm
Yeah,
inappropriate.
dude, you really went there, man.
I'm inappropriate.
I did say viewer discretion is advised.
It's fucked up.
Fuck, dude. Okay.
Well, somebody
did so-
somebody had to fucking say it. He's probably got a little dick. Fits in between those teeth. Sorry. I'm sorry, guys. Jesus.
Oh, jeez
Moving
Louise.
past it.
Hold on.
Past that, please.
Fucking those little. Okay, I gotta stop. And now I'm like, now the ball's rolling. Okay, anyway.
Avalanching, dude. It's just started as a snowball. Now it's a giant avalanche.
I'm probably gonna have more as you talk, but
He
keep it going.
tried using this in his defense, which is
all I'm thinking about.
ridiculous. It's ridiculous to me that this guy
It's
tried.
like I only fucked its mouth.
This guy tried using this in his defense because the vet that did the autopsy did go on record to say that there was no sign of sexual assault. So the killer tried being like, yeah, you hear that? I didn't fuck him. I killed him, but I didn't fuck him.
Oh, that's
The vet then went on to say that due to limited literature in the field, there's no saying. He could have probably fucked all of them.
He probably fucked them all.
So yeah, he's gonna be
He
serving.
fucked one. He fucked them all, dude.
He's serving.
What if the first few were a warm up and then he's like, you know what? I could put my dick in that.
You know what? I like fucking cats.
First 20.
First 20, 21, I'm going to put my dick in that one.
Is it like a big fleshlight?
Apparently,
Or is he fucking them while they're dead, or is he fucking them while they're alive?
dude, I don't know.
Would
I
they
don't-
survive it? I mean, come on. That's fucked right there.
Yeah, viewer
It's
discretion
super
is
fucked.
fine.
Yeah, seriously, viewer discretion advised post post us talking about this.
You know what? Like, how about you just not kill animals?
How
like
about
that?
you not be a piece of shit?
Yeah. You're not out in the wilderness with a bow and arrow and a fucking deer that you're tracking. It's a fucking Felinacus domesticus.
Yeah.
Okay,
Fucking
out,
house
get a
cat,
hobby,
motherfucker.
read a
Go try to
book.
fuck a tiger, bitch.
He's
That
like,
bitch
I
won't
tried to
eat
get a
you
hobby
alive.
and it was killing cats.
Dude, I don't get these people killing things. What is how do you this is how you get off.
Domination, baby.
Well, the
It's
signs
just
of a serial
so
killer.
beyond me.
The signs of the serial killer is, they would torture and kill small animals.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, fuck that guy. He's going to prison.
What's his name? Can we?
I-
we
I-
shouldn't even say his
I
name.
have
Fuck it.
not in any
We won't even say
any
anything.
fucked
We
up
won't give
in
him
any
any,
fucked up thing that I've ever brought along to betrothing Christ, to leaving your kid in a car, to fucking cats. The names are all there. I just don't bring them out because
We don't want to bring attention to
Yeah.
these fuckers.
No,
For
they're
sure.
crying for
So,
attention. They don't deserve
fuck
that
them,
shit.
dude. Have a good time in prison, you little bitch.
But his name is Jim.
Jim
I actually remember
Schmims.
his name. I actually do because
Give me his first name real quick.
it was like John.
John.
He would be a John.
Of course. Of
course.
fucking course.
All Johns are fucking cats to death.
Yeah. Fuck you, John.
Sorry, John Brown,
I'm
you're a
kidding.
buddy of
How
mine.
does
I'm
that get you out of the
I'm
house?
kidding, John.
Like, what are you doing? You thinking about it, and you're like,
I gotta go kill some cats tonight. I don't get it. I don't
it's
get.
because you're not you're not crazy, dude. That's why you don't get it.
I know, but I can't even even like having a.
He will not be put on the sexual offenders list. He's not. So once he gets out of prison,
16 years. It's just like that is
probably-
that's a long ass time. Don't get me wrong.
probably do like maybe 8.
That's a long.
Yeah,
ass time.
now you got to give them time off for good behavior because there's no cats to fuck to death. So
Well,
They're like, damn, he's been right as rain.
Hopefully, somebody's like,
normal.
this little bitch fucking cats. I'm gonna fuck the shit out of you. I love cats, motherfucker. It's these big ass
cat lovers in
fucking
prison.
dudes.
Bubba loves cats here. You better look your fucking ass out.
Yes.
So, Danny,
I love cats, motherfucker.
do you have anything else, friend?
I do not.
I do. I'm going to call this The Walking Death.
We kind of talked about that at my show at Sherwood's.
I feel like The Walking Dead's already a TV show, so
Yeah, well, it is about
It
that TV
is.
show. Somebody died.
am I?
2 people have died.
Am I?
2 people have died.
Yeah, throw it up.
Is
Throw
that
up,
the
throw
one I'm
up
looking for?
Grandpa Zombie right there.
I want to see the person that died. Who is it?
Hold on.
You're gonna fix your fucking hair up, you cat killer.
What?
I'm sorry, you're not a cat.
Wait,
killer.
Jeff, how many cats have you killed?
Zilch.
How many dogs?
Zilch.
Okay.
Possums.
None.
Perfect. Proceed.
People.
Anyway,
We weren't asking about that.
Muslims.
Muslims. You know how us Americans feel.
I'm sorry, you teed
I'm
me
just
up, so I
kidding.
took this
Yeah.
swing. I've killed 0.
Yeah, we're
I
really
kill-
nice. I promise.
I
We're
don't
like,
even really like killing bugs. I really like bugs.
I try to let them out.
Yeah,
so
spiders I'll
there we
catch
go.
'em.
We threw up that's by artist Francisco Francavilla. He did a tribute
Oh,
to
yeah, tell me who died.
well, first off, George A. Romero died at 77, the godfather of the zombie film.
I want to. Who died on the set of Walking Dead?
Okay, well, fuck George
That's
A.
what I want
Romero.
to know. Yeah, I don't care about the fucking artist.
A stuntman died on the set of The Walking Dead.
Can we see a picture of him? Have I seen him? Who does he stunt for?
No, he was doing a choreography scene on the balcony, and he was actually rehearsing it with somebody. It was a fight scene he was rehearsing with somebody, and he slipped. He lost his footing on the balcony, and he dropped 30 feet onto concrete.
Why the fuck are they doing a choreographed
They were just rehearsing it, dude. That's all it
30
was.
feet above?
Well, it's like what he does.
He's got a whole scene of people that he's got to direct. He's
But
running
there's no
traffic.
safety shit
I don't
going
know.
on.
It's-
I feel like
it's-
this shit would
it's
be all
iffy.
about safety shit.
Now it gets even
Like, come
interesting.
on.
This gets even
This is
interesting.
insane.
This is the first death on set in America in
That's
like
insane,
17
dude.
years.
He fell
Damn.
30 feet and they didn't have anything. They're doing
No.
a fight scene on top
It
of
was.
this thing.
It
and
wasn't
then
a
they
fight
didn't-
scene. They were just rehearsing it and going over it again. He lost his footing, fell off the balcony.
They need to. I feel like that's
Someone's
all
getting some
on-
money.
yeah,
Someone's
they
getting
need to
some
fucking-
money.
I can't
Which does not
believe they
fucking
don't
bring
have-
back a fucking dead body like a lost
Did
loved
he?
one.
Not to be desensitized to the situation, but did he turn into a zombie at the end?
He did, along with George A. Romero, who, which it's poetic
become-
at this point.
Did they become zombies?
They did. Now, someone else died last week, prior.
On the Walking Dead set?
Not on the Walking Dead set, but someone that belongs to the Walking Dead. He does all the voiceover promos. Text AMC. No, that's George A. Romero. Text the AMC. He died in a skydiving accident.
Dude, I ain't going skydiving.
No, we don't have to. Just swim with sharks, I guess.
I feel like if I'm gonna die, and I've had a reoccurring dream that I'm gonna die falling to my death. So I just feel like I shouldn't skydive.
See,
Don't run the
I'd
risk.
like to quote that George A. Romero said he was not really keen on The Walking Dead. He wasn't really a fan of it. Said it was too much about humans and not enough about zombies.
I agree.
He says he breaks
How
down The
much
Walking
more
Dead.
can-
He breaks down The Walking Dead. He says there's good guys and bad guys in The Walking Dead, and I didn't write my characters that black and white because human beings aren't that black and white.
So
I
do
agree
you-
with him.
Do you still watch The Walking Dead?
I have not caught the second half of last season. I'm kind of over it, to be truthful.
It's just like
Well-
it's like get a houseboat. Get a houseboat.
I guess they do that. I guess they do that on Fear the Walking Dead.
Oh, do
And I
they?
thought Fear the Walking Dead was boring as shit.
I'm just like, Jesus Christ, just get a houseboat.
You done with
Fish.
it?
Fish for food. You got water. Just live on a lake. These zombies, they don't seem like they're swimming. And then how long do these zombies, these dead zombies, they're decaying. Like, how long does it take for them to decay? They're just alive for fucking ever?
Well,
Why are
it could essentially take 30 years for a zombie to actually decay.
I guess.
There's no you can't put the logical into the illogical.
I know.
You can't, to me, honestly, I
like
The Walking Dead. I do, but I feel as if they have, even within the comic book, I feel that they have backed themselves so far into a corner that there's no writing your way out of it. Mm-hmm. See, now here's what's going to happen, and here's what has happened. I've read the first 50 issues of The Walking Dead. I didn't really feel the need. It was good. I thought it was a quality comic book. It had good art and good story.
I tried to read the first one.
Yeah, you weren't into it? I think I borrowed it to you.
I think you let Scott borrow it, and I tried to read it.
I think I gave it to my niece.
But I don't know if it was because I kind of like
You already know what's happening.
saw the first episode. I knew it was happening, but I was just like, I don't want to read this.
So, what they do in The Walking Dead is they come across various warlords.
Yeah.
So let's say, even though hypothetically speaking, because this is what The Walking Dead fans say, and when you go to the comic book store and you say something like, "It's
It's getting low. Battery or storage?
Storage.
Well,
Well-
we'll keep talking. Even if it goes out, fuck it.
We got audio.
Yeah.
there's just no coming back from it." You're doing
If you're this far, you're just gonna. If you listen to it for this
you're
fucking
doing
long.
the Negan thing. There's no coming back from Negan, because what's going to happen after Negan? They find another Negan,
Wait, what's Negan?
What was the mayor guy?
the governor.
The governor. I was gonna say the general.
Okay, yeah, and they had the governor, and what they do is they found the next governor in Negan. So then you have to do it again.
Did that camera cut out completely?
It could be. I don't know. I can't tell from here. I won't be able to tell until we're in post.
Gotcha. Well, whatever.
I got some more stuff.
What else you got?
I got some nerd news.
Let's segment nerdy news. Jeffrey's nerdy news.
See, now this isn't really
Well,
nerdy news.
we've been talking about nerdy news,
I
but
guess.
I guess. I mean, come on.
I guess.
We got special things coming for nerdy news in the future.
We do. D23 2017 happened last week. And you are looking
This
at me
sounds nerdy as fuck.
quite
So many
bepuzzled.
acronyms.
You're looking at me
Sounds
quite...
so nerdy.
Hold on. Wait a minute. You have
Okay.
no idea. It is. It is. And this is something that I'm not really even a part of. I don't really have that much say in it. It's like E3. But you know what? Everybody's familiar with it. D23 is a Disney convention.
I love Disney.
I know you do, you little bitch. That's why I'm talking about it.
I love me some Disney movies.
So they showcased at D23 all things Disney and what they're going to be bringing within the next year or so. And so far within this D23 2017 is we got confirmed a Toy Story 4.
I thought they squashed that shit.
Nope. We're doing Toy Story 4. We also have a Wreck-It Ralph 2. What's it called? Ralph Breaks the Internet. Where Ralph's not going to be in video game world. He's just going to be in the fucking internet. Where a new character is introduced named Yes.
Did you see Wreck-It Ralph?
No, I didn't.
See, I saw Wreck-It Ralph.
Wasn't that bad?
I thought it was a good movie.
We got an untitled suburban fantasy by Pixar. That's about two elves that live in the city and they're going on an adventure with their dad.
I don't want to watch that.
Lame.
I'm not into
Hold
the
on.
elves.
Hold on. Really, the
Sorry.
one I thought sounded sweet.
Sorry.
You guys are like, no.
It sounds like I'm thinking of fucking the Will Ferrell elf.
which was awesome.
It was funny.
That was good.
Now, Danny, this was a
Funny, but-
movie that you and I would both like that Disney's coming out with. It's called Coco. Coco is about a 12-year-old boy named Miguel who tries to steal his father's guitar, and when he does, he's taken to the land of the dead.
That movie looks dope. I saw a preview.
Yeah.
Have I
okay.
seen a preview?
Really good.
I don't know, but it looks pretty cool. He's
Looks
transported
super
to the
cool.
land of the dead where he has to
Can
solve
you
some
pull up
family.
a trailer real quick, Joshua?
Where he has to solve some family mystery.
Did you ever see Kubo 2-String?
No, I wanted to.
Fuck yes, that movie's
Was it sweet?
yes, and I thought
I think it's on Netflix.
What's the name of the thing called? Coco?
Coco. Coco.
Kubo, whatever the fuck, 2 strings, super good. It was a claymation.
No, I know exactly what you're talking about.
I love that.
Oh, there
movie.
is they must have showed a trailer at D23. I didn't know that this was a thing up until like a year ago, you guys.
Yeah, no, the D23? Because
Yeah.
they showed this. I saw this in a movie theater
I feel like
when I
seen
saw, was it Doctor Strange I saw this in back in November?
this, which Jeff hated.
Yeah, I wasn't crazy about it either. Just throwing it out there.
I wish I would have fucking paid attention to Coco.
Doctor Strange is on Netflix.
Okay, cool.
Already?
It is on Netflix.
You know it's good when it's straight to Netflix. Like straight to VHS.
Just go and stand there and watch me burn. Eminem.
There's a Lego Ninja movie coming out.
Ninjago.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, my nephew was into Ninjagos. I've built several Ninjagos.
Long
I've broken some Ninjagos.
trailer for a
Samsung.
goddamn commercial. Here we go. Let's watch this Coco. Yeah, I've seen this, or I've seen a trailer for this.
Thought that said Panties Lunch for Ascension.
The dog's gonna die.
Don't say that.
Oh, well, we can fuck cats on this show.
Well, we're not condoning fucking cats. We're just saying it's been done.
Apparently.
Were those Doritos?
They look like Cheetos to me. No joke. Like the poopy
They look
ones.
like
The
Double
poopy
chalupas.
Those look like Doritos. No, those are flower petals. Yeah, I'll totally watch this shit. Fuck yeah. I feel like that's how Grace would react. Like if some supernatural shit was happening.
already laughing at the trailer.
Grace would be like, "What the fuck?" Yeah, this looks sweet and funny.
He's got a lucha libre mask. No.
It was his fucking bone. Yeah, it looks funny.
Yeah, actually, I got a release date for it. November
So is this
22nd.
probably.
Nope, it said coming soon, bitch. I'm telling you, November 22nd.
Really?
They also talked about The Incredibles 2, and apparently what makes The Incredibles 2 special is it happens just
Incredibles 2.
It happens just seconds after Incredibles 1 ends.
Nice. That's pretty sweet.
That
I was
has-
hoping they would do that.
That's
Me too.
that shit
Incredibles-
starts June 15th.
Mole Man or whatever.
We got
Yeah, it was Mole Man.
no, it wasn't Mole Man. It was a spoof off Mole Man because Mole Man's from the Fantastic Four, bitches.
Okay,
Sorry.
whatever the fuck his name was, he looked like a mole and he was a man.
He was a total rip off Mole Man, but that's fine. We also have a live action. I see. I'm not keen on this. The live action Dumbo, Aladdin, and Lion King. Like you're just fucking live action remaking all your movies.
Yeah, I'm not.
Like, just
Although I
you did-
love
you
Jungle
did-
Book. The remake
Sure.
of Jungle Book was dope.
It was
I
good. I
agree.
didn't see it.
It was good. It was really good. I didn't see it. That's what you just said.
No, I said it was good. I didn't see it. I didn't
Oh,
see it.
I
No,
got you.
I didn't. I wasn't keen on it. Like, damn, you're just fucking
See, I like Jungle Book.
remaking your fucking movies.
But like
man.
Jungle Book is like one of the oldest
It's old.
animation films of all time, right?
No.
Look
That
it
was
up.
like
Look
yeah,
it
it
up.
was
I'm
within,
pretty
like,
sure it was like one of the
first, like-
first.
Dude, if you're talking about like things like Snow White, Sleeping Beauty,
I think the Jungle Book was one of the first.
no,
I could be wrong.
Bambi. No, trust me on this, dude.
We're about to find out, bitch. We got Google.
It's fine.
This is a 2017
1967, bitch.
Okay, look.
Yeah.
Now look up Bambi or
Well-
Snow White. Look up Snow White. Bambi's even older than Snow White.
1908. Well, that's some
Okay,
bullshit.
yeah,
right there.
that's like say Disney. Earliest Disney animated cartoon.
Gonna give you Mickey Mouse.
Dumbo was Bambi
Oh,
was
you're
before
right.
Dumbo, before Fantasia,
Fantasia.
Pinocchio.
Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, 1937.
What
I don't
was-
know any of those first.
What was
three.
the fucking? What made Jungle Book significant? Because there was something about Jungle Book that was like the first.
I don't know.
first in a jungle?
It was
Look
the
up
first
Jungle-
book of the jungle. Yes.
Just look up like Jungle Book animated.
I do guess they got
Stories of first published, blah 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 blah.
I guess they got Willie Smith playing the genie in the live action Aladdin.
American animated.
Wait, why don't they just pull Robin Williams?
You rascal, you.
I know. I'm sorry. Rest in peace, buddy.
Too soon.
Is it?
Yes.
I swear there was something significant about
There
it.
probably was
I recall
because
something
There was like something significant about like
No,
it
there-
was like the Jungle Book was like
no, you're right. There
Revolutionary.
probably was because that's what Disney used to do. Would be consistently push the border
and
with almost
of
all
what
their
they're doing.
films. Like actually, if you
I
look
can't
at
remember
it,
what it was.
Tarzan was considered a part of the Disney Renaissance when Disney was like, "No, we're gonna fucking get our balls back and we're gonna fucking make a badass fucking cartoon
So wait,
movie."
then they
again."
make Tarzan with not a single black person in the whole goddamn movie? The fuck's that all about?
Actually,
It's in
I've read
Africa, for
Tarzan
Christ's sake.
and it's really racist, so it doesn't matter.
Did you finish it? You didn't.
No, I didn't, but
But
I
you
read the
said you
first
liked
book.
it.
I did like it, but the whole time I'm reading it, I'm thinking like, this is coming
That
up.
new. Sorry, keep going.
Did you see the new one?
That new Tarzan. Did you watch it?
No, did it suck?
dude. I was like, fuck this shit. Tarzan's like talking. He's like, I'm British.
Oh no!
And I'm like, Tarzan's supposed to be like, ugh.
Yeah.
It's like he's just like, I'm fucking Tarzan. I'm British as fuck.
There's a part, I don't know if I told you this, Danny, in the book with Tarzan where he fights a gorilla from the novel, and he fights him to like gain like, I'm the fucking top shit of this troop. And he fights
In
this
real life,
fucking, yeah,
the
it's not
gorilla,
gonna happen.
the gorilla
not
would
gonna
literally
happen.
rip his face
But
off.
in the book, no, that's the thing, Danny, is the gorilla scalps him.
Okay, so yeah,
And-
that's how it would happen.
He scalps him. Tarzan still beats him.
Using a stick or something.
No, rear naked choke.
Nice.
But the whole time,
So the gorilla
whole
didn't.
time-
The gorilla didn't know how to defend the hands.
is
If only he defended hands first.
Tarzan's scalp
Hand.
is
Gorilla's
like
too stupid.
he hasn't been fully scalped. So Tarzan's scalp is
Hanging.
literally hanging over his face and he can't see anything.
That's fucked.
But Tarzan still takes him out and it's rather racist. But-
I gotta pee, and we're like over 2 hours.
Yeah.
yeah, so go see some Disney shit. They talked
See
about
some-
Star Wars. They talked about Avengers. We already know what's happening in those flicks.
Yes.
Fucking take it sleazy, guys. Don't kill
We're-
cats.
We are a SharkCast. Do not hate Muslims and cats. Hate the bad people in the earth.
Hate the people that hate Muslims and cats. Fuck those
Don't
guys.
hate these people that are don't hate the people that are not killing cats. Hate the people that are killing cats, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Don't hate in general.
Yeah. Fair, but I mean, I hate
Yeah,
the
if
people
they're a
that are
fucking
killing cats.
asshole for
But
no good reason, then
fair.
hate
Fuck
those
those guys
assholes.
as a cat lover. You know what, guys? We can travel on. It's been great. I hope you guys had fun.
We love you, motherfuckers. Follow us
We'll see
wherever
you.
we are. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram or whatever the fuck we're doing. And yeah,
We're doing all the things.
We love you.
Just
Thank you
remember,
so
we're
love you.
hilarious.
All right, y'all. Have a good night.
much. Peace.
I'm not scared.